What the bleep? Why is it that for 2 weeks in a row now, we've had another player drop the ball as they're on their way to score before they get into the end zone? It is a fumble. What is it that you cannot carry the ball into the end zone, make sure your 2 feet are in the end zone, and then drop the ball? What is the thing that a yard away, 2 yards away, that you keep dropping the ball? Emari Demercado dropped the ball as he was going in. He just flips it away, and he flips it in. It's clearly a fumble. It's clearly not a touchdown. It cost them the game. It's the same thing that happened last week. The Colts lost to the Rams. Adonai Mitchell fumbled the ball as he was shifting the ball from his hand to get ready to celebrate, it looked like, and he fell out of the end zone. They don't get the touchdown last week. They lose the game in week 4. And now in week 5, here we go again. The Cardinals lose the game because Emari Demercado, same thing, dropped the ball. I just don't get it. The Colts, talking about the Colts for a second, the Colts should know better. Jonathan Taylor had the same thing happen last year where he was scored a touchdown and they lost it because he flipped the ball out of his hand. Jonathan Taylor, who's used to scoring touchdowns, should do that. Why does this keep happening? This is the kind of thing that you learn in Pee Wee football. You hold the ball until you get in the end zone. You hold the ball with both hands. I feel like these players need to go look up old videos of Walter Payton or Emmitt Smith scoring touchdowns. These guys would carry the ball in the end zone all the way through and then hand the ball off to the referee. Originally, the reason it's called a touchdown, the original thing you had to do when you scored a touchdown is you'd have to cross into the goal line and you'd have to take the ball and touch it down onto the field to be counted as a score. Yes, that's a little crazy and it's good. I'm glad they don't do that anymore, but take both of your feet across the goal line. Take 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 steps into the end zone. Run to the goalpost, something. Don't just flip the ball. I get you just ran 50 yards or whatever and you're excited and it's like, I'm so excited. I just dropped the ball. But why? Why is this not something you learned? You should have learned this when you were a little kid playing football. You should have learned this in high school, college. Now you're in the pros. Like, this is not, you have to cross the goal line with the ball. This is just simple thing. I really don't understand this whole thing. I mean, it's now happened 2 weeks in a row. It happened 2 or 3 times last year as well. And it goes back a couple years. I mean, this is just a phenomenon that I just don't understand. Like, it's really simple that you have to have the ball in your possession when you cross the goal line. I just don't get why these guys are worried about celebrating way more than they should. Like, you can't celebrate if you don't score. So shifting the ball in your hands to raise it up over your head, why? Flicking it down? Like, why? Why are you doing that? Just carry it off. Carry it into the end zone. Run a couple of steps into the end zone when you're that open as Demercado was. Just run the damn ball all the way into the end zone, out of the back of it, and then drop it. Like, he's running so fast, it would have only been 3 or 4 more steps, and he would have been out of the end zone anyway. Like, if I was coaching that team, both of those guys, Mitchell would have been cut, and Demercado would have been cut if I'm the head coach of that team. Like, there's just no excuse for that at this level. There's no excuse for that. That is football 101.